Hey guys, just wanted to show you some of my reels for 2015, my rod and my reels. So let's start with this one. This is a Shakespeare Synergy catfish rod, 7 foot, medium action, medium heavy, 12 to 25 pound line. And I have a Bass Pro Shop Mega Cast bait cast reel on it. 5:2 to 1 gear ratio. I don't have any line on it yet. I got to get some more. And the clicker doesn't work. So I don't like that. I'd rather have a reel with a clicker on it that works. I'm probably going to have to send this back to Bass Pro Shop. I haven't really used this reel set up. And let's move on to the next one. This is a Pinnacle Power Tip Pro rod with a South Bend Oriental bait caster on it, and I modified it a little bit. It was a 6-foot rod, and I made it to a 6'6". I just cut the very end off of it and stuck I had an old fishing rod laying around, and I cut it and I put it in the bottom of the other one and taped it up and put this little butt on there. So it went from being a 6-foot rod to a 6'6". And I haven't tried this out yet, so hopefully this spring I'll be able to try it out. Seems like a pretty good rod and reel. And on to the next one. One of my favorites. It's a Berkley Lightning rod. It's 7 foot. And if you notice on this one, I modified this one also, because it went from being 7 foot to 7.5 feet. And one of my favorite reels is Abu Garcia Ambassador 5000. Yeah, you notice I don't have any line on it, and I got to get some more line on this one too. And on to the next one. Another one of my favorite reels, the Shimano Corrado 200. It's on a Quantum Heat rod, 6'6", medium heavy, and yes, I modified this one also. I've loved this reel. I've had it for a few years. Caught a few nice fish on it. So 5.5, 6 pounder bass. This is my go-to reel right here. This one and Abu Ambassador. And here's another reel. This is a Shakespeare Ugly Stick. I've had this one for a long time. Good rod. I have it on this is an old, it's dark, let me see if I can get where you can see it. It's an old Quantum QL 550 baitcaster. It's kind of old. They made these back in the 90s. It's a good reel. Still a good reel. I buy most of my gear at pawn shops and flea markets. I found this one at a pawn shop and it didn't look too good. It was all dirty and everything. So I come home, took it apart, cleaned it up, put some oil and some grease in it, and it works like a brand new one. I still like old rods and reels. Here is another old faithful of mine. This is excuse me, let me turn this around. This is an old, I don't know if you can see it, an old Daiwa Procaster S. I've had this rod for a few years. And I found this reel at a pawn shop. Check this out, guys. That reel is probably 30 years old. And with a little grease and oil, it works pretty good. Yeah, I need to put a line on this one too. This is a Daiwa Procaster SM2A baitcaster. And I had line on it the other day before I ran out. She works good. Works real good. On to the next one. Here's another Shakespeare ugly stick. I haven't modified this one. It's a 7'6" medium light. I use this mostly for crappie fishing. And the reel I'm using is a Shimano Syncopate. It's a pretty good reel. I bought it at Walmart. Caught a few lice or crappie on it. Pretty decent. And I will be buying some more rod and reels. That's in the near future. Because come on, guys, we're fishermen. We can't never have too many rod and reels. Never. All right. Well, tune in next time. Later, guys.